It's time to get rowdy with Rusty this week in wrestling on That Way Cool Wrestling Show, Breakout.
Hello everybody, it's time to get rowdy with Rusty on the premiere edition of That Way Cool Wrestling Show, Breakout, which is a weekly wrestling show about the top stories in professional wrestling. First, over at Impact, we had Sami Callihan versus Rhino. Rhino wins. After the bell, the Jackals jump Rhino. The lights go out, come back on to reveal ECW original Sabu and Genie. World champ Tessa Blanchard talks about her upcoming triple threat match with Eddie Edwards and Michael Elgin at the pay-per-view for the TNA Impact World Championship. We'll have to see how that goes. In AEW, show starts with a backstage segment with the Young Bucks and Hangman Adam Page talking about tonight's tag team main event as tensions continue to grow between the Young Bucks, Hangman Page, and the Elite. During the first match between Cody and Ortiz, about 5 minutes into the match, we see Jake Roberts come out through the crowd with his new client, Lance Archer, as he debuts in AEW, the same Lance Archer from New Japan Pro Wrestling. In NXT, North American champ Keith Lee wins with the Big Bang Slam. In a women's match, Mia Yim versus Dakota Kai, Mia Yim wins. Rochelle Gonzalez attacks Yim after the match. The next week, NWA Power will return with a brand new episode. At that point, we'll be reporting on all things NWA and all the happenings of the National Wrestling Alliance. In MLW news, world middleweight champ Myron Reed versus Laredo Kid. Reed retains the title. We then hear about Colonel Robert Parker. Yes, fans, the same Robert Parker from the WCW days, as he has obtained a manager's license and will be reforming his long-awaited stud stable that Colonel Parker has had for a number of years. And it's no telling who will sign with Rob Parker and wreak havoc in MLW. We then see the Von Erich family, Ross and Marshall, as they're at their home in Hawaii, talking with their father, the legendary Kevin Von Erich from World Class Championship Wrestling days. We then hear about the Pro Wrestling Illustrated Rookie of the Year ceremony, and it was the Pro Wrestling Rookie of the Year was awarded to MLW standout Brian Pillman Jr. Then we see a match between Killer Cross and Tom Lawler. The match ends with a disqualification as Team Filthy interferes. Then Davey Boy Smith Jr. and the Von Erich family run down to make the save as the show ends. One interesting note here, fans. MLW admits that Killer Cross has signed a contract with World Wrestling Entertainment. We'll have to see how Killer Cross's career goes these days as he moves from MLW to the WWE. Keep it right here each and every week for the latest news on That Way Cool Wrestling Show, Breakout, brought to you by DJB Productions. Until then, keep wrestling alive, everybody, and we'll see you next week right here. Same time, same channel.
Thank you for listening to That Way Cool Wrestling Show, Breakout. We'll see you at the matches. Goodbye, everybody.